Hey friends, just wanted to take a moment to recommend. I think I've done this before, but this is um, our TV, and I have just a YouTube going. It's one of these, ambiance type ones. This one happens to be has some bird song and a little water sound, maybe a little gentle wind. I don't know if you can hear it. But listening to the sounds of nature is incredible for the nervous system. Music also can be really, really lovely for the nervous system and regulating, especially classical music. Music is slightly trickier because many of us have sort of emotional or can have even triggers related to certain kinds of music. So, nature sounds are pretty uncommon for folks to have nature sounds be experienced as something that they would need to defend against. So I highly recommend if you're just like cooking dinner or doing I'm going to be doing a little bit of punch needling. um if you're work at home and you just are like in another room but have this on in the background, it just does something really, really nice for the nervous system. So I super recommend looking up one of those videos on YouTube and just having it on in the background. And then the other thing I was going to mention that's so great is just having your craft stuff right super accessible. So I have my punch needling stuff on this side table here by the couch in the living room, and then I have a whole container of these little air drying clays so that I could just sit down for 2 or 3 minutes. It doesn't have to be long. Listen to some classical music or some nature sounds and do a little bit, make a little something with some clay or do a little bit of embroidery. Or I have also a journal with some markers. And in this way, I can easily give myself a few minutes of regulating creativity time without requiring myself to like get out a whole bunch of stuff or have like an art table set up or anything like that. I can just have something that's really easy and accessible, and I have no excuses. I don't have to get it organized or get it coordinated. I just can sit down for 3 minutes and do something, which is so lovely for my nervous system. And when we do things like this, that it's called resourcing the nervous system. So we're like giving the nervous system a dose of regulation. And uh, our goal is not to be just like calm all the time, but to have frequent enough check ins with safety so that the nervous system every few hours can have a little reconnection with something that's regulating and safe enough and supportive, so that the nervous system just gets this almost like a multivitamin of support so that it can do its job to help us in those really stressful moments. Okay, lots of love.